What up? It's your boys back at it again. Another episode of FTS for the Scrappers. Tonight we will review and rant about UFC Noche, and let's just dive on in. Raul Rosas Jr. versus the random China dude they found. Um, any thoughts on this?
Well, he went the distance with the an experienced fighter, I guess you could say. That's the best way to put it. He got well over 30 fights and he went 3 rounds with him, got the decision, got the UD. I mean, what more could you ask from a 19-year-old kid, I guess?
That's what I was saying. He looked a little dicey in round two. This kid needs better stand up. He is 19. If I'm his team, what's the rush? Take some time off and let this kid learn and get some better stand up because his wrestling is impeccable.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wouldn't have put him as a minus 950 favorite, but this kid is good, but I think he needs better stand up if he's gonna progress higher in the rankings. Because if you're gonna run into someone who can challenge his wrestling, he's gonna get his ass beat on the feet. That's what I think. So she wee wees, baby, but next time give him a better fight. Moving on.
Yep. On to the banger, the war.
Legendary fight right here. Edgar Chairez versus Joshua Van. Um, Joshua Van coming in on 2 weeks' notice, said he was taking shots at the bar when he got the call. What a fucking legend. Um, what a war. Was getting his ass whooped in the first round, eating 100 leg kicks, not checking one of them. And then second round, just puts on the gas, smacks Chires in the belly, hurts him bad, and goes for the finish against Chires. Chires grabs the fence, spinning fucking back fist, smacks Joshua Van in the fucking face. We all think Joshua Van's out cold. Somehow gets on top like a warrior. Mexican spirit on my boy Joshua Van to survive that, and then rides out the round and then wins the third round. It was close. He goes for a stupid ass heel hook, almost blows the fight, but he handled it, bro. 2 weeks notice, went 3 rounds, hard rounds. Shout out to the boy. I love this guy. One of my favorite flyweights on the roster.
Yeah, for real. One of the best flyweights on the roster, one of the most exciting. Got some of the best hands for sure. If anything, he's just got to
Mm-hmm.
work on his wrestling and stuff like that, going on forward in the future. But fucking that's like only one of the few fights I think I called wrong because I thought he was gonna be way more out of shape, I guess, from being the short notice, and I thought he was gonna be have
Uh-huh.
way more chinny from the last knockout he got, but clearly he could still take a shot, so I guess that's a good thing to
Yeah.
notice too. But moving on
I
to the
love him.
next fight here. What an upset. Somebody won freaking big up in there, not my boy though. Actually, I think
Not
yeah, we got
me.
this. We got this. I got this one wrong too. Freaking Souza coming through. She was like a freaking killer. She had land that big old bomb overhead strike, jumped on her. The ref didn't want to call them Mexican fights as we've seen in the later fights too, bro. He was giving her a chance to come through. She was like, "Oh, you're knocked out.
Yeah.
You're knocked out."
Yeah.
And then as we saw, she got choked out, got the back.
Absolutely vicious, right? The parlay killer. Thank you, Souza. Of course, you knock out Yasmin, who's such a crispy boxer, who's such a good on the feet. Yasmin had such good combos, good head movement. But one thing I'm noticing from her is it seems she does a lot of sparring in the big gloves. Um, very different when you're in the MMA gloves, right? There's 4 ounces. You can't
Mhm.
afford to be trying to look pretty and dodge everything. You need to get out. Get out. You don't have the big gloves to shield you and the big gloves to help you take more impact. That's her second time getting smacked in the first fucking round, and she's such a good striker. She needs to, I don't know. I don't know what she needs to do because clearly she's the better stand fighter in this, but she just got bombed on by this Brazilian dude. So, that's just how it went down for Yasmin. It sucks because she's so good,
Yeah.
but
I mean, it's probably what it is.
tough.
Like getting the her. her defense right, having like the her hands maybe a little too far away, and that's why that overhook got through. It just got through the hole, right? Between the
Hmm.
glove and her shoulder, thinking she was having her big gloves on, or just being used to that. So fuck.
Yeah. My
Learn
favorite
going forward.
part about this fight was Joe Rogan or just the commentary team. They're like, "Oh, Souza kind of fighting like Jessica Andrade." And then I think John Anik was like, "Yeah, and they kind of share a similar physique." Yeah, bro, because they're both fucking on steroids, dog. You see the shoulders on them? They're
Oh
taking
God.
the same juice. They got the same supplier. That's not what a normal woman look like, John Anik, and you know it. That was a hilarious comment. But I hope she got 50K for that because that was upset of the night. That was vicious.
Yeah. I mean, no, probably not. I think we already know the fight of the night. All right, in this banger of a fight, like I told you, the boy Ignacio, dude, he's got hands, bro. What did I tell you? Those slips, freaking, he would just those counters getting out the way, just boom, straight. And my boy's like, oh, dude, his body just like broke apart when he freaking took that last one too. That was amazing. And it was just so obvious, I guess, because Manuel Torres, even in the his previous fights, he likes to rush in like that. But I guess I didn't see in the freeze frames how like low he keeps his hands during those fights.
Saturday, September 14th. Mirab D.
100%. Um, no one told me Manuel Torres' favorite fighter was Dricus du Plessis. This fool said, "Fuck it, I'm just running head first." What are you doing, dog? Did you game plan for this fight or what? You're just gonna run head first against Ignacio Bahamondes, this 6'3" lightweight. Um, yeah, I had money on Torres, so I wasn't happy with his performance of clearly. But dude, what the fuck are you doing here, man? Did you guys even watch tape? Like this was how you were gonna lose the fight. You know what I mean? What were you doing?
I watched tape, and that's why I knew my boy Ignacio was about to win this. All right, boy. So that's just the learning curve. I mean, the man that gets the KOs in the first round got KO'd in the first round. What more can you say?
Uno reverse, baby. You gotta love it. Back to the Apex for you, Manuel Torres. Have fun on the random Apex prelims, bud. And for Ignacio Bahamondes, give him a name, but not too much of a name. I want to see Bahamondes versus a Jalen Turner versus like a Drew Dober, maybe even like a Michael Johnson, someone outside of the rankings, but that has a name. Um, I say we strike while the iron's hot. This kid got a first round KO. I mean, did he even get touched? Not really, right? Like, get this fool back in there, throw him on another pay-per-view prelim. Let this fool headline the prelims against the name. I love that for Ignacio and looking good.
He's a boss. And thus far, believe it's what? One in three for Mexico on UFC Noche so far.
Good
Let's
job,
see.
guys.
Oh, and the next fight didn't do the cause any more favors because Norma Dumont beat the crap out of Irene. Like her that dude, that cut on her head was disgusting. Like when it like that first pan when they really showed it, it like split open a little bit.
Oof.
It was nasty. I was like, "Oh my God, how are they not calling this fight?" Jeez. They're really doing whatever they can for the Mexican fighters tonight, aren't they?
Um, yeah, I love Norma Dumont, but now I love Norma Dumont. She looked on point, baby. Maybe. Um, I've never seen her strike like that. That was insane. She had an answer for everything, everything. She was always throwing, and she had defenses. She's throwing feints as a
Yeah.
woman MMA fighter. Can you believe this? Um, she's throwing leg kicks. She's getting out the way. She game planned. Fucking Torres. She game planned. And Irene Aldana loves her left hook. She thinks she's fucking Poatan in there. Okay, let me just make sure I don't get hit by the left hook. And Irene Aldana was fucked. And The cut. Okay. I had Norma Dumont by decision. Tell me why I'm sitting there by my TV, just sitting there praying. Herb Dean, my boy, he kept
Let it go.
staring. Just let it go. He kept staring. Let it go. I was like, yo, let's go. And somehow that shit got to a decision. Let's go, Norma Dumont. But amazing. Her best performance. I thought this was so entertaining.
No, yeah. That was a
I
great
loved
fight.
it.
It was a great fight. It was a huge surprise from Norma. Hopefully we get some more of that going forward. I want some more blood.
Yeah. But the cut was from a headbutt. You saw that, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
It was
why
like
I
she went in
think
for the
Herb
shot
Dean was a
and then
little
like she
more.
kind of went in forward and then they just happens.
That sucks.
Part of fighting. On
Yeah.
to the
All right.
robbery of the night. Okay. Um, I don't see how Rodriguez won the fight. He didn't do anything with those takedowns that he was getting. Like he was throwing some punches, but okay, they weren't doing nothing. And he took the most damage.
Um,
Dude, he was basically out. Like, I don't know. The ref was just like, he's good. He's good. He's good. He was just like, oh.
so round one is clearly Ode Osborne, right?
Yeah, it should have been a freaking
Round
10-8 Ode Osborne.
No, but the end of that round, Ronaldo's already on his back, right? And he was threatening submissions. I was already pretty drunk by this point. So I'm
Yeah, he
pretty sure
was.
he gets whacked and almost finished. Then he gets the back. So then that's why it couldn't be a 10-8. That's why it was just a 10-9 for Ode. So 1-0. And then the second round, I think Ronaldo did good. He had the body lock and he was threatening submissions the whole time.
Yeah.
And then what happened in the third? I think Ronaldo got him down, but didn't do much.
He got the takedown
But
and didn't
they
do
pretty much, yeah, well, they had to give it to him. They couldn't have them all lose, bro.
stupid. I'm calling that another loss for Mexico.
But the heart that that kid showed to stay alive in that fight and to threaten those submissions and to just get to the decision, what a G. What an absolute warrior. Mexican warrior. Like this is what Dana was hoping and this is what the co-main and the main should have been like to get knocked down like that and to survive and then somehow win like fucking amazing to start off the pay-per-view. And Ronaldo's officially a name, but he needs to work on that stand-up, baby. He's gonna get knocked out if you don't work on that stand-up.
Yeah, he better work on that defense. But yeah, you're completely right. It is an exciting way to start off the main event and roll right on into the next fight. Just it was exciting. That's the bottom line. And then for this fight here,
Mm-hmm.
it was even more exciting. It was a great stand-up war. The dude Zellhuber was, he was trying to work his game and he was doing pretty good, staying on the outside, working his kicks and shit like that, the body kicks, the head kicks, working his jab. Um, and then Rebovich was doing a good job too. Dude, he landed a lot more body shots than I even realized. I noticed he was landing body shots, but he landed I think more than they counted. Maybe I was just tripping. I thought he landed a lot more. But it was a close fight. Like I said, Rebovich was gonna win the fight, so another one for your boy, and not another one for
Yeah.
Mexico.
Perfect game plan from Esteban Rudovic, right? Almost like peekaboo, let me rip to the body, rip up top. Uh Looked amazing in there.
And
Um
unlike fucking Torres, when he was keeping that pressure going in, he had something blocking his face, so he
there you
wasn't
go.
tagged every single time.
There you go. That's an idea, Torres. Um yeah, so I thought Daniel Zellhuber won rounds 1 and 2, but they were very close. And I was just biased because I had Zellhuber in my parlay. But they were razor close. And then in the third round, bro gets absolutely mollywopped across the entire fucking octagon. Shout out Herzog, my dog. I t- I said, hey, Get one of them Mexican ring girls you got all done up to lick my boy's nuts from the back after letting that shit ride because what an absolute G, dude. Uh every other ref would have stopped that, and because he didn't, what a legendary third round. Zellhuber's bobbing and weaving like he's playing UFC or UFC or Fight Night champion. And Rudovic was still winging to the head. He should have been winging to the body. But Zellhuber survives, throws back some elbows, some hooks, gets back into the fucking fight after that. Yo, 50K for both of these kids. Absolute savages. Another insane way to keep this Mexican themed pay-per-view going, right? Like the
Yeah.
momentum that is going on right now after this fight is a 10 out of 10 pay-per-view so far,
No, yeah,
crazy.
that was a dope fight. Freaking dope energy to keep with the freaking pay-per-view. But we'll see what's next for him. I think Zellhuber, he didn't really lose any stock or nothing like that. So
Mhm.
we'll see who they give him next. They're gonna keep testing him and see what he's
I'm
got.
ex- I'm excited for both of their next fights, right? I think they both got so much stock from this. But
Oh,
yeah, Rudovic or whatever, dude. This kid is a G. Like these they're both good, but Rudovic is a dog in there. So I'm hyped for both of their future. Super hyped.
yeah, I would say Ribovic, he just needs to learn how to cut off the cage a little bit better or something. Maybe just, he's working on it. He's getting there.
Yeah.
And on to the next fight, Diego the Demon Lopez going in there for murders only, bro. He was looking to kill. He was just like just just ready. Freaking Ortega wasn't ready. Not at all.
No.
Like he
Nope.
had no idea what was coming for his ass.
This goofy Ortega should go play some more Fortnite. He thinks shit sweet over here. This fool over here playing Fortnite. You think Diego playing Fortnite, bro?
I think
He's
got
just
Fortnite in
thinking
the
about the
favelas.
different ways. He's just thinking of different ways he's gonna dissect this fool's fucking head. My boy Diego is a murderer. I love this guy. Uh Easily, if you're a UFC fan, bro, he's got to be in your top 5, top 10 max favorite fighters on the roster right now. This fool pulls up and is just straight violence. You know what I mean? He does not fuck about. He's not here to play with you. Ortega thinks shit sweet, just gets smacked up in the first round so bad. I'm survive. He always survives. He's crazy,
He's got a
but
chin.
he's got a chin. And Diego trying to prove a point. If I remember correctly, he's following him to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
He's throwing ground strikes. He's almost trying to like. It's
Yeah, he
like,
got a
bro,
takedown. And
yeah. He was,
Ortega attempted 2 takedowns. Yeah. Didn't
yeah.
get him.
I love it. I love Diego Lopes. Give him whatever he wants. This dude is special. And imagine him versus Ilya Topuria. My goodness gracious. Goodness gracious.
Who does he fight next though? Do you think he can do you put him up, keep pushing him up the ranks, or do you give him like a Rodriguez?
No, you give him the title shot. We've got the fight booked. When is it? November? October? November?
Dude, that would have
Topuria
to be
and
like one of
Max.
the quickest title shots ever coming into the UFC.
He's on some Peloton shit. He's not
His
messing
first fight in the
around.
UFC was like last year.
He's the best. He's the best. Um, I that's what I say. I give him the winner. Topuria's fighting who? Max? How can I forget? Okay, the only other fight. And let's run it. Actually, fuck it. The fight Volkanovski versus Diego Lopez. I can't wait for that. Book it. Book it. Do it. That fight is going to be insane, and Diego's leaving with his fucking head.
I don't think
Guaranteed.
Volk is fighting anything other than a title fight right now, but
He
I could see Diego fighting somebody like Rodriguez and then fighting for the title after that.
Volk already said he's down.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He said he wanted it for a interim championship, but you don't even need that. Just make it a 5 round co-main event, and it is what it is. Whoever wins fights for the belt.
Yeah, whoever wins is number one contender. And then right along to where the card immediately
Okay,
started
wait,
to
wait, 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 wait,
drop
wait,
right
wait,
on.
wait, 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 wait.
What?
The momentum.
Oh,
These three fights, even though they've all been decision, right? All decisions, three decisions. The momentum of this card is at an all-time high.
yep.
After the Diego Lopes, they ran another cool ass thing with the sphere. And you know what? Let's break that down right now because I'm not happy for the rest of this card. Let's do this real quick. What did you think of the sphere and the whole experience of it? What did you think of them changing the ring girls, the background, the movies? What did you think of the whole sphere?
It was dope. It was freaking probably it's the go-to standard for like putting on a big expensive event now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's going to be the gold standard for achievements. Like I can't think of there's no fighting, especially fighting event that's been that big and that extravagant. Like all the way from the choreography of like the animations and stuff like that and how it flowed into the music and then right after the fights and stuff. Dude, it was sick. All the real footage that they had in there too, like dude, it just puts you right up in Mexico's jungle in the with the Aztecs were there. It was a spectacle for sure. I don't think you could even do that anywhere else too. So it boosts the fears like bookability so much because there's going to be boxing events booked there now. There's going to be so many different types of entertainment events booked there just because of what the UFC displayed and the abilities that the place has. Like it's going to be insane.
100%. That was my first time, really, really seeing the sphere. I've seen like phone footage of people at like Grateful Dead and stuff, and it looked trippy. But like you said, like the whole flow of it, they made it look so good even on our screen at home, you
Mm-hmm.
know? Like, dude, I loved it. The whole perspective of it was showing the seats and then it was showing how it was going by. Holy moly. Um, I love the ring girls. Like I didn't even think of that. They was
Dude, that
changing
was
out all the ring
awesome.
girls every time. Like, how fucking cool is that? That was
Yeah.
even a cooler thing. And
Mm-hmm.
then I'm pretty sure after Dana said that this is a one and done, for the love of God and everything that's holy on this evil, corrupted world, Dana, please, bro, at least once or twice, every few years, this shit was special, bro. We've been watching UFC for 10 plus years. They never did no cool shit like that. Never, ever. So please, next time, theme it American, theme it Brazilian, theme it something else. You got it. Theme it the world. You could have fucking anything you think of, bro. Uh, when it just shows when the UFC really tries, when they're not putting on shit Apex cards and these lackluster pay-per-views, bro. When Dana really tried and was stressing about something new, bro, they over delivered on the whole sphere thing, and I thought that shit was amazing.
Yeah. I think
Amazing.
they got to do it again too. I think
Mhm.
I don't think they should be like afraid of like the ticket sales and stuff that were not as good as they were thinking they were going to be because like they should have expected that because they were outrageously expensive and nobody knew what type of event they were going to put on. Like they were saying, it was the first time, and so now that you have this proof in the pudding, even if you do make the tickets a little bit more of a premium price than usual, they shouldn't be anywhere near as expensive as they were, but I can imagine them being more of a premium price. But people are going to be down to pay that now. You know, there's going to be way more famous people that are down to come, way more A-list celebrities that are going to just want to be there to be there. And I think they're going to
Yeah.
definitely do it again. There's no way they're not going to.
A-list celebrities such as Kendrick Lamar. Did you see it?
I did see that. My dude Terrence, bro. They ain't giving my black brothers a break, dog. They keep on doing this to them. It's that white corporate America. It's why because Disney owns ESPN. That's why. This is why this is happening.
They're just like, oh well, they all look the same. Kendrick, Terrence, it's like, it even sounds the same.
They
Freaking
got similar. Is
hilarious.
that facial hair? Is that Kendrick Lamar?
Oh man, that was one of the best moments. Such a funny blooper, dude. The only thing that went wrong, there was no glitches on the screen. There was no anything fuck ups. That's crazy. You're so lucky that that's all that was bad. But yeah, please do more. And then that's pretty much the last positive thing I'll have to say for the rest of the video. Sadly, moving on to this just despicable, disgusting, atrocious co-main event. 45-50 in one of the worst fights you will ever watch in your entire life. It made me rethink my love for the sport. It made me angry down to my core. I hated every second of this, and that's what I gotta say. What did you think of this display of martial arts?
Dude, it was like just coming down from such a high. Like you're just at the top of the roller coaster and then you just crash all the way down, full velocity. Um, I zoned it out. Like I basically after the third round, I was like, dude, this is ridiculous. Freaking all my expectations going into the fight were just not there. Valentina did not come to finish the fight in any form. Freaking dude, I give props to freaking what's her face to what the hell is her name?
Grasso.
Freaking Alexa Grasso, my dumbass. I give props to Alexa Grasso. She was throwing up submissions, honestly, a lot. How many submissions? Only two? No, I saw way more than two submission
Way
attempts.
more.
Way more. She was trying to finish the fight. She was trying to get it out of there. She was trying to stop our suffering. So I appreciate that from her. But Valentina just decided to become a wrestler, I guess, and smother her and throw some pitter patter on top. Um, I guess she just decided to go full Russian on us. She's done with all the other cultures. She went full Russian.
She said, "You know what? The momentum's so high. She got the intel from Las Vegas. She knew the fix was in. Marab's gonna win. Sean O'Malley's just not gonna faint or do anything and lose the fight." She's like, "You know what? Fuck it. I'm a be Marab, and I'm just gonna suck all the entertainment out of the building." Oh my
Mhm.
God, you was talking about a roller coaster and we was up here and down. Roller coasters are thrilling. It's as if you was at the top of a roller coaster, motherfucker, and it sent you straight to the depths of hell. And the Marab fight where the skeletons pulling you all the way down, the souls just dragging you down. Holy crap, man. I hated this fight. Yeah, this made me hate Valentina Shevchenko, real talk. Like, I don't give a fuck what she does after this. Fight Man on Firo, fight whoever. Bro, the second you lose, dip out because I'm done with you. You don't knock women out no more. You don't do anything exciting. You're like Zhang Wei Li, just trying to get your title and protect it. Uh, Horrible momentum shift, right? And
That's
then it just
exactly what
led
it
right
is, though,
into the
dude.
main event.
Just playing it safe, bro. That's exactly what it is. Her Whaley is just like that. She's just trying to play it
Mhm.
safe. They basically are digressing as fighters by trying to play it safe.
Yes.
And it's a travesty. It's a goddamn travesty to the fans, to everybody, to the promoters. Like, how are you gonna freaking expect Dana White to promote you? Like, you're making it hard for him to promote your greatness.
It's just so disrespectful on almost too when if it's true and this is please don't be, but this is the only sphere event, dude, the high that we were riding. Imagine people in 10 years from now who just get into UFC and they're like, bro, let's rewatch that sphere card. I heard it was crazy, bro. They haven't done one since. Could you imagine? um Oh, bro, this card's insane, bro. Diego Lopes. Oh my God, Zell Huber and Rudiger. This is fucking. What the fuck is this? 30 minutes of the worst fight you'll ever see. And then it moves on to the main event into being one of the worst main events you'll ever see as well. Like, it essentially, to me, on replay, it killed the whole event. If I ever rewatch this, I will just Diego Lopes and Brian Ortega is the main event,
That's
and
the end
then
of the
we'll
fight,
watch
end of
the
the
different.
card.
It's the end. We'll watch the movie things for episode 4 and 5, and that's it. This has lost all replayability because the last two fights, which are supposed to be the big, oh my gosh, this is going to be so awesome type shit, So yeah, I'm done. Get these women off my screen, please. Move
No,
on to the little EPO gremlin that never gets tired and can just hump legs for 24/7. What
that
did you think of this
completely
atrocity?
shut down O'Malley. O'Malley had zero answers for what was happening to him. There was nothing he could do, apparently. I don't know if he was like going through some mental stuff before the fight or whatever. He didn't get paid. He tripping, bruh. Freaking he had nothing. Like I don't know what it was. He didn't seem like he was throwing as many strikes as he normally throws, too, number one. And he had no answers for the takedown, no knees up the middle trying to stop it. Um I don't even know. Didn't seem like the normal Sean O'Malley that we see up in there.
Mhm.
What'd you
And
think? I don't
then
know. I mean, Marab didn't even seem like he was doing like his best work either. He was just freaking humping on him like normal, barely hitting him, kissing his back, doing stupid ass shit like that. Like, I mean, I don't know.
my boy Marab treated this like every other freaking training practice he has with Sterling. They go in there, they lay on each other, they grab each other, and they kiss each other. Because my boy Marab thought it was a training session. I think they always do that, him and Sterling. You know, they always been weird. Fuck both of those guys. Um, Despicable. Sean O'Malley against Aljo, fainting, cutting angles. You can't touch me. The second you touch me, I'm firing. Ooh, watch this. Teep. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, ooh. Against Marab, nothing. Did none of that shit. And all Marab was doing was just throwing up nonsense on the feet. That's wasted nonsense movement. It's fake feints, you know what I mean? Um, and he's just buying his time on the feet till he can shoot another takedown. I I I get it, dude. It's wrestling, it's MMA or whatever you want to say. But at the end of the day, people pay money for this shit, bro. A lot of money. It's expensive. Some people pay. I don't know who would be dumb enough to pay, but some pay. And this is what they get. Ding ding, this is your prize for $80. You get Valentina laying on Alexa and you get Marab laying on Sean O'Malley. Thanks guys. See you next month. Thanks for another $80. Like, come on, dude. Like the second this fool loses, cut him from the promotion. And you should have cut Sterling too. Look what he did to Calvin Cater. That was on UFC 300. Ruined the momentum of that card too. See what these fighters do? Just get them out. Get them out. Get them out. Kills the sport.
Yeah, I didn't even know what it was that Marab was doing that threw Sean O'Malley off. Like all those like wasted feints, like you're talking about, like they didn't make no sense. Freaking, he was just like moving around and stuff like that. Like you would have imagined that Sean O'Malley should have set up some kind of counter.
He
Like,
should have had some sort of game plan.
like I don't know. I don't know what his deal was.
He looked
And like
awful.
I said, like I was saying, what happened? Another prediction of mine to come correct. I told you I had a feeling he was gonna lose. I did.
I
And
had
now
it
what do
too,
you
but I
think?
didn't want to believe it.
What do you think this does to his star power, bro? Like, where is he get like he's definitely no Conor McGregor like they was trying to say he was. Like this is like the pure visualization of what happens when you try to push a star rather than letting a star organically grow
Bro,
and make himself amongst the fans.
100%. He'll never touch that title again. Um, He's got Umar Nurmagomedov up next. And if not, if Marab wins that again, uh, I mean, what? He's just gonna have to try and catch him like Aljo, but he wasn't even like he had a different, completely different. Okay, you said about the mindset thing. Did you see the video him and his coach posted like right after the fight? It's Sean O'Malley in a singlet and he's like
Oh yeah.
pretending to defend takedowns. Okay, so did they just have that singlet ready? Did he like already accept defeat? Because why would you have that there? Whose singlet was that?
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
And like, do you think shit's sweet? Like, you think this shit's funny? Like, why are you not more devastated? You were And the main event of the Sphere, yet again, a once in a lifetime opportunity, right? They could have put anyone else here and they gave you the spot. Why are you not throwing fucking spinning wheel kicks and flying knees and throwing a million elbows and trying to fucking hit this? Why are you not throwing up at the end of the fight because you're so exhausted you were trying to whoop Marab so bad? That's someone who cares. This fool thought shit was sweet and he just lost his belt and his coach in the corner acting like everything's cute and oh you're all warmed up now sugar, oh you know you're the champ here sugar. Oh bro, how about you tell him what he needs to do? Sean, you're not using your feints, you need to break off to the right when he enters in and throws the, oh you're looking good, you be better sugar. Some bullshit. He was just bullshitting all whole night and he got served by some little goofball who has nothing but wrestling. There you go.
Another dude that just went full Russian on him and decided to make the fight all boring. If you know,
Horrible.
you know. But I think I think it's gonna, yeah, it's just gonna kill his star power. I could see him touching the belt again, but I think it's just gonna take him longer now to become to realize his full potential as a big star in the UFC. You know,
I mean, yeah, there's definitely fun fights for him, right? We all want to see him versus Corey Sandhagen. That can main event its own show on the road. Um, that could even be a 5 round co-main event on a pay-per-view, honestly, if you have a really good title fight, 5 rounds. Sean O'Malley versus Corey Sandhagen, no one's gonna complain about that. Even him versus Figueiredo, the Peter Yan rematch. You know what I mean? There's a lot of fun fights for Sean O'Malley.
which was a close fight against Peter Yan. That was a pretty close
Exactly.
fight.
And then with Marab, he's gonna fight Umar, and I'm hoping Umar can win. I guess it is what it is. Umar just has fun striking when it goes down. So hopefully Umar can beat him because I'm done with Marab. That was despicable and horrible.
No, yeah, we'll see what happens with the whole entire bantamweight division now. It's kind of up in limbo for a second, but that was a great card overall. I mean, it's kind of sucks to say though, because like it's like when you have such a good card, all it takes is for the main event and the co-main event to be bad to ruin the whole card. But then you could also have like such a shitty card, and then all you need is the main event and the co-main event to make it one of the best cards ever. You know what I'm
A
saying?
hundred
The
percent.
double
A hundred
standard
percent.
is quite unfortunate, but you know, I guess it just is what it is.
It's not how you start, it's how you finish, baby. They'll always remember what happened last. They'll
That's
always
true.
remember. It will always overshadow everything. Whatever happened last. And it's a damn shame. I want to see the Sphere again. Run it with a new theme. The possibilities are endless. But yeah, those are my thoughts, baby. I love y'all.
Peace out, everybody. Oh shit. That's
Peace.
gonna be it. We love y'all.